Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair.
Yeah, I forgot a drink. Typical. Good morning, though. Good afternoon. I don't even know what time of day it is anymore. How are we all? Right. Banner Day, welcome in. Congratulations on first. Heck yeah. Press welcome in. Thank you for the 17 months. 17 whole months with you streaming. Love, 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 love you. Gay. Because Brian didn't read it out, you know? I'll read it out for you. But welcome in. And thank you for redeeming your Daily Jaffa. Banner, thank you for redeeming your Daily Jaffa as well. Bearded, how are you? Welcome in. Lucky to get the notification? Nah, stop it. Yeah, welcome in everyone. So I wasn't going to stream today. I wasn't going to stream all week. Just for emotional reasons. I do have a funeral tomorrow. And I kind of woke up, I did my workout even though I didn't want to do it. And I just thought, let's just push myself, you know? Let's just try and do something. And hopefully take my mind off it a little bit. And also, I haven't streamed in a while and I miss you guys. So we are here. Is the levels okay for you? Because it is loud for me. Like real loud. It's a bit better. Hopefully that didn't turn it down for you guys. I forgot a drink, but you know, I'll do that like halfway through. Okay?
I hear the music.
You can't hear the music at all.
Or very faint.
Has it been quiet this whole time?
No.
Hang on then. Yeah, but then it'll be really, really loud in my ear holes.
You just turn it down for me then.
Is that any better? A little bit. It's like at 70%. Still nothing. So if I turn it like up for me, is that doing anything for you? No, okay. So I think it's changed again because before everything was linked up. So whenever I touch it on my headphones or my keyboard, it was going crazy. Now my keyboard's connected to my headphones again, so I think it's swapped back. If I'll turn it up just a touch more. See if that's any better for you. Is that better? In like, you know, with my voice as well?
Yeah.
Tommy, oh, welcome in. Sorry, I just took your information and I didn't even say hiya. Hiya, Tommy, how are you doing? Right. Yes, voice, no music. Oh, are you on YouTube? If you're on YouTube, there will be no music because copyright issues. No Twitch. Sorry?
I can hear the music. It's just quiet compared to you.
I mean, I can turn it up again. But that's almost maxed out on Spotify.
Yeah.
That better? Hopefully that's better. Club's bouncing now. As long as it's like in balance with my voice, you know what I mean? But obviously I don't want it to be like just silent for you guys as well. I think it's changed over. I was having issues that like on my scroll wheel on my keyboard, no matter what I did, it just wasn't changing volume at all. not on my desktop, not on my headphones, nothing. So yeah, I don't really know. My work VPN is stinky with Twitch, so I'll watch you on my phone. Bearded. Oh, you're on YouTube. I see it. The little logo. Bearded, you'll have to use your own music. I'm afraid. But I appreciate the support either way. And Prevs is on YouTube. Thank you. Oh yeah. Right. I'm just gonna do some stickers. I just feel like I just want to do a little bit of like free drawing, nothing, like no pressure basically. And stickers I feel like are the best way to do that. You can just draw loads of random stuff and maybe bring them together and just, yeah, call it a sticker, you know what I mean? Jelly Lemon, welcome in. I like your jumper, thank you very much. It is just plain black, but I literally live in this thing. It's like cozy, it's loose, you know? And it's like that athletic material, so it's like breathy? Is that even a word? I don't know, honestly. But welcome in. Ziggy, how are you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for visiting your daily Jaffa. Oddly Goblin, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Oddly Goblin just
Breathy. It's not a word, it is now. Breathy. I didn't really know. How else would you say that? Breathe. Huh? I don't know. English is hard. Just words are hard in general. Ziggy! Resubscribe for 5 months? Subscribe for 17 months. Honestly, Ziggy, you're way, way too kind. But thank you so much. I appreciate you. 17 months with an amazing human and artist? Nah, I don't. That's not me. You must be talking about someone else. Did you copy and paste that from somewhere else? Ziggy, thank you so much. Breathable? Breathable, yeah, that makes sense now. Why didn't I think of that? It's not like it's a hard word, is it? It just, don't know, my brain didn't click. I like breathy better, Amy. I think that's nicer. Ayo, Goblin is here. We're all in agreement then. Breathy it is. I think I'll just use breathy now. Whenever I remember breathable, I will swap it out. But welcome in, everyone. Thank you for being here. We are going to try and just randomly draw some stickers. Just have a little play around, get a little bit creative. And I've been wanting to do a sticker sheet. So this seems like a good opportunity to do that. Scene. Make my face small, eh? I did finish the Unforgettable Smile Bros piece that will be for a t-shirt. I basically just refined it a little bit, not a lot, because I wanted it to be like quite yeah, I'm gonna make up another word now. Wait, try and think of actual words. I wanted it to be like half painterly but half graphic, if that makes sense. So I tried to get a balance of the roses not being too realistic but still have that like painterly feel to them. And then I finally decided on the colours of the rectangles. So I went with like an off-white for the text, and we went with a really bright X-ray through the back of it, and then we went with the dark red and the light red for the colour. And I did keep the outline in that nice red colour rather than going black, because I use black all the time, and I think for this piece, having the outline the same colour palette as the artwork, I think it looks really nice. In terms of how it's going to turn out, I've ordered like samples, got some I don't know if I ordered like 2 different ones, but basically I've ordered a sample ready to see how it prints, because obviously I need to check that before I put them live on Zany's website and everything. So they should be due either today or tomorrow. So hopefully, fingers crossed, the sample's good, the fit feels good, and all of that. I think I went with organic cotton, I think. I can't fully remember now. I think I did. That's beautiful. It looks incredible. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Where do you do your prints? So I use a mixture, really. Like sometimes I will go to a manufacturer myself and then I'll get them shipped. Sometimes from overseas, sometimes not from overseas. I sometimes use like print on demand companies. I don't like to go with one because you're restricted with like the how can I say, the if you're doing print on demand, you have to do blanks, and I obviously, with Zany, it's a brand, so I try to keep the branding more consistent, if that makes sense. So I'll use a different, depending on what I'm doing, I'll use different companies, different manufacturers to get the mixture that I want. Otherwise you get the same either the same fit of t-shirt, or I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, the same fit. So like whether it's, you know, women's fit, men's fit, crop tee, all of that. If you go with one manufacturer, sometimes you won't be able to get a good variety. And that goes for like any tops, jumpers, t-shirts, if you know what I'm saying. The harder one is when you do it in bulk, basically. Like stock wise, I can only hold a certain amount of stock. But when you do it that way, you have got a little bit more control over like your fabric pattern. But then you have to make them up yourself. Like that's a ball ache, but I do it. There's a certain name for them. You can like hire people to make the like basically it's like a everything. It'll tell you where the stitching goes, like the cut of it, everything. But you've got to put all that information in, basically. But making them is a ball ache. Print on demand, obviously you're using blanks and then you put your own brand on those blanks. But then you can't really you haven't got as much freedom. So like for instance, like this jumper has got like this stitching down. You wouldn't be able to do that with print on demand companies. You'd have to go to a manufacturer yourself. So I use both depending on what I'm doing. The Sherpa hoodie on Zany, like that's probably like the biggest example of being able to choose the fabric, where the stitching lines will be, how your logo goes on there, the inside tags, everything, like the wash label. It's just wild. Yeah. Right, my glove. Yeah, so that's basically done. Hopefully we get samples and see where we go from there. Yeah, if anyone was interested in like kind of print on demand companies, my advice would be to use more than one. so you get a good variety. And definitely order samples so that you can check what they like. But also, I think you can, like, there's one or two that I know of that, like, if you, even though they print on demand, you can still sort of order in bulk yourself. And sometimes you can do that. So, like, say I order a small batch, I can get them to do the majority of, like, the makeup of whatever product it is, the clothing, and then you can add, once you get the stock, you can add to it yourself, if that makes sense. So whether that was like certain tags or I don't know, adding like another strip on there, so anything that they couldn't do, you could then take that stock and take it to another manufacturer and do it that way. But it's obviously more time consuming to do it like that. But then buying in bulk is obviously cheaper, opens up your profits a bit more, I suppose. So I'm thinking, I definitely wanted to get this dragon as a sticker, so we'll probably take him over into a new, makes sense, thanks for the explanation. No worries, Bearded, no worries. Yeah, we'll take him over into a new folder or file and maybe play around with some ideas, because I want to do some stickers that have text, so I want to play with text and artwork essentially. And I was thinking, like, this one could be like fly high, maybe that would be quite cute. And maybe put the text like in clouds or something like that, because obviously he'd be in the sky. I don't know. That's just where my brain is going. Maybe we could make the text like it's puffy clouds. I love him. I want a dragon sticker. Well, you will be able to get him once I finish. Which one? I believe can't work out which one's which now. I changed it for obviously the emote. Emote? Did I say that weird? I think it's this one. Right. We will go new. Although I don't think it's gonna, I'm probably gonna be working in vector, right? And they're gonna be stickers, so it's not gonna matter too much. Oh, I didn't want it landscape, but that's fine. Can I change it? Are there Lambdolph stickers? I think I need one of those too. There's not actually. I could I could do some in. I wonder if I do like, because I'm thinking if I do like a sticker sheet, I can make them themed, right? So like with this dragon one, I'll probably keep it on theme, and do all like different versions, so like the sheet like kind of blends together. And then maybe with the Lambdorf one, we could do like I don't want to say it because it's early, right? But like a Christmas themed one, maybe. Otherwise, he'll just be Lambdorf as a Christmas thing on its own. Although we could just make a Lambdorf sticker, I suppose. What about winging it? That's a good one, yeah. Too hot to handle, like that. Yeah, this is the thing. That's what I want to do. I want to just have like a couple of like playful words in there that kind of make sense and go with the theme as well, you know? Sorry, pals, I got something in my loose hair tickling my face. Yeah. Okay. Although we could have one just as the basic wave, couldn't we? Really, as part of the collection. Like I was thinking, like we could have. Like obviously this will be rough, but just to give you guys an idea, this is what I meant by like the text could be like cloud shape. I think something like that might work quite nice, you know? And another way, like if you don't want to free draw it, a good way is to use just like type it out and then you've got like a template to work around, if that makes sense. I'll show you that now. Why can't I change? So I'll use this one as some like inspiration. Why won't it go out? Come on. Oh my god. Help. Banana. First of all, welcome in. Second of all, I started stream without a drink at my desk, so I can't hydrate right now. And a part of me feels like you knew this. And you're doing it to me on purpose. But thank you for the hydrate. I will I will get a drink, I promise. I will do that. Right. New layer. We'll turn that opacity down so it's not like, you know, visually it's a little bit easier to deal with. Now, because I've obviously done like black inking, I'm thinking I'll stick with that theme for this. And I'm thinking we just follow that kind of layout and see what it comes out like. I would never. If only you had a moderator that could provide you with a train. I know, Bearded. I know, right? Honestly. And I also wanted to do, I know I mentioned it in the last stream, but the world of Aerie, which was part of like the Yono piece and the little hamster, a whole like world. I want to do a sticker sheet on that because I think that'd be really cool. Maybe all I'm doing is just trying to keep the shape but without it being like too uniform, I suppose. I think that'll work. It gives that kind of cloud feel. So just come in now and erase the bits that we don't want. Like that. Obviously, we're just using the texture as like a small guide. It's not essential, like, for it to be completely accurate to the shape. It's just... Oh. I find this way is nice, especially when you're being a little bit more kind of playful with your text. It just gives you a little bit of a guide. Like if I was doing this on paper, I would have drawn the guide myself, so I would have done just general block letters, skewed them if I want them to be like skewed, you know, if I was doing like super. Sometimes I even just write like this, and then I go around it to follow the shape. It's easier to do it that way. For me, anyway. Wonder if I do just one big swoop there. I think what I'll do is we've got like about 20 minutes before we come into the first set of ads. When that time comes, I will make a coffee. I will also get a hydration drink to go with it. So then I can super hydrate while still getting my coffee in, you know? So that must be one piece there, that's fine. All of the hydrate? Yeah, exactly. I was sorting like stream stuff out, and as soon as I hit live, I was like, oh, I don't have a drink. And usually I would just run and quickly do it, but I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. Honestly, I did my yoga this morning. And I said earlier, I just like I didn't feel like I wanted to do anything today. I really didn't. But my little brain went, come on, don't do that to yourself. Like, show up, even if it's not as good as you would be normally. And I honestly felt like but normally when I do my yoga, I've been feeling like I'm getting stronger when I'm going through the poses, all the movements, like the repetitions of them. I was getting pretty good. Today, I felt like I'd never done yoga in my life. I was like, I can't even hold my body weight right now. But I did it. So I won, basically. Oh, wrong one. I didn't pin the YouTube actually. I might do that now because some of you might not have. Oh, Prav said you'll do it. Thanks. Just do the latest video if you don't mind. That would be great. Thank you. It's not a new video. It's still like it was one that was pinned last stream, but just in case you guys missed it, perhaps we'll drop a link for you. So I'm trying to get better at like letting people know when. Obviously, if you follow me on social media, you'll probably know anyway, but hopefully I'll keep getting more YouTube videos out as well. Both like artwork and woodworking, but I also do like just general like what I'm up to basically. It's a way of making some videos and getting some edited in to be a little bit creative. And that's what the one I recently posted, that's what that is. It was just a little bit of documenting, basically. I really like doing that, both in my journal and in videos. I feel like these need to be bigger, so I'm going to erase that one. I think we'll go a little bit bigger here. Oh, oh no. Can I borrow your charger? Is that right? Thank you. Yeah. Yes, thank you very much. Right, I like this. I don't like the bottom, so we're gonna just start again. I think because there's not a lot of room in here, I've made them a little bit smaller. This is Ace. Dog Bomb, welcome in. How are you doing? How are you doing? I tell you what is Ace. That new outfit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thing is, right, I don't have I don't think I do. I don't think I've got Ace Survivor, I'm not sure. But I really like their outfits, you know? And I'm always really jealous of them. But that new one, that's so good. Like, I love it. The pants, just... That's my type of outfit. I must have saw you posted that emote. Where was it? Must have been in Burb's stream. It was somebody's stream yesterday. I love it. You're not wrong, to be fair. Perhaps I'll tell you, I'm hardly ever wrong. So, you know. I'm gonna try and get in Dog Bomb's lobby so much where that cosmetic comes out, yeah. I think it's brilliant. Like, I just love how, like, I wouldn't say like playful, but it is, right? Like they've gone all out with it and been like, why can't we have silly outfits, you know? Yeah, we raided Burbs. Right, that's what I remember seeing it and it was like quite a lot of them and I was like, oh my god, that's brilliant. I just love how like a good number of people, as soon as they saw that outfit, your name was mentioned. That made me giggle. And I love that this one, because when I first saw it, I was like, oh, that's going to be, what's it called? Like when they're linked, I was like, oh, you're not going to be able to like separate it. So when they said that it's mix and match, I was like, that's amazing. Because like there's a couple of, not just specifically Ace, but like on a few of the survivors, I love some of the outfits, but they're like stuck together, right? You can't mix them. And I'm like, I wish you could. It really is. I would love to see An Ace drag fit. Yeah, that would be cool. Honestly, I love like the more playful outfits. Like, I don't mind the like standard ones as well, but I don't know. Play and dress up in DBD is literally one of my favorite things, you know? I would say like it's one of the highlights of playing DBD for me. uh, mm. So I'm just choosing now like which ones to delete to make it look cleaner. And because I'm using Vector, this tool makes really good work of it. I might like come in on this side and do a little bit thicker. Oh, forgot to do that. In certain areas. So I'll refine it, but that's basically the idea. I'll come in and just make certain parts a little bit thicker. But for now, let's... Oh, I forgot to do the inside there. That's pretty cool. So I'm thinking we'll have one that says flying high, and obviously I will redraw the dragon as well in certain, like, I don't know, emotions or whatever. I just, to do the sticker sheet, I don't know whether to have some of the stickers like won't include the dragon as such, but maybe just like a little bit of a link to dragon. This is what I find the hardest about sticker sheets, is getting the right balance of like what stickers are like a supplement sticker, if that makes sense, to the main one. So fire will definitely have to go on there in some shape or form. We've got clouds as well. What else could we have? Maybe I'll make that list actually. Just so we got it written down. Some little like buzzwords, I suppose. Clouds and fire. Maybe like stars might be a nice compliment as well, like integrating some stars in there for like the sky. Why does that look weird? So, who spells stars? Does anyone else write things and then they're like, that doesn't look right? Stars. Mm. What else could we link to a dragon? Hello. Maybe we have it like thinking if we put it roughly there. And I'll probably fill out that G so like that spacing is a little bit better. Do it on a separate layer. So we've just got freedom of movement then. Well, we got 5 minutes. So I'm just trying to be like as selective as I can in the movements of my lines, just so that it gives the same feeling that this writing or this font, sorry, this font gives off. I think one there. Like that. Got about 3 minutes till ads. Like I said, I'll go make a coffee, so I might be a little bit longer than 3 minutes because I'll make a coffee and I'll make a hydration drink. But that gives you guys a chance to sort yourselves out as well, right? So for those who aren't subbed, basically, you won't miss anything. And then can we come out a little bit bigger here? I just want to fill that space as much as I can. When's ads? 40 seconds. Right. Definitely needs like refining up here. Right. It's coffee time and hydration time. Alright, pals. I will be about 3 to 5 minutes. You go and stretch, get your snacks, get your drinks. Thank you for supporting me as well. I'll be right back. I'm back. Right. Oh wait, here we go. Here we are, here we are, here we are. We'll always do a show of coffee, right? And try not to drop it over anything. Look at that. Yummy. Honestly, coffee makes me so happy. I need to get one of those, like, I don't know, there's probably a word for you know, the little chocolate shaker things, because I've got to go into this big bag with a spoon and like it's just I get it all over my hands, honestly. Problems. But I need to get one. If anyone knows of a nice one, let me know. So welcome in. Thank you for redeeming your daily Jaffa. Oh shit. Oh my god, that looks delish, honestly. Prev's real good getting me that coffee machine. It's become like a thing in the house now. Like whenever what's that? Whenever like my parents come over or my sister comes over, the first thing they do is like coffee. It's like a little coffee shop, you know what I mean? Goblin, thank you so much for redeeming your Jaffa as well. Mike, welcome in. How are you doing? Very important question. How much for you to make me one of those coffees? Well, cheaper than Starbucks. My rates are cheaper than Starbucks. And if you bring your own, you know, cup, oh my god, I should make my own coffee cup, my own coffee mug. Yes! I'm gonna do like a little art piece, like a little coffee one to go on. I could get one of these, couldn't I? Look, Mike, you've just inspired me. You've come in, and light bulbs have gone off, and yes, I could do. See this one? Like I could do something, one for me. You know, I could get. I think you can get these as well. Like, I like these ones with the glass, but I could also do like travel ones, I suppose. Time for Jazzy to go into business. Sold. Here we are. Jazzy Bucks. Jazzy Bucks, cheaper than Starbucks. Fuck Starbucks, honestly. Yeah, I know. I think I had this conversation, I think it might be on our last stream actually. Just like how, yes, my coffee machine, I didn't get like a crazy one. It's not like, you know, thousands of pounds, but it's a couple of hundred. And I think this is what I was saying. I calculated that it would be cheaper to buy that coffee machine than buying a year's supply of a coffee a day from Starbucks, basically. Yeah. Mike Pod, bit of an inspiration, really. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I can't disagree with that. Actually useful for once. A long-term investment is totally worth it. Yeah, exactly. And like, I don't really go to Starbucks and that anyway, but like in my head, I was like, if I did, because the idea is, right, like, I can't have a coffee machine because it's going to cost too much. And like, I'll just stick to tea, basically. But then I was like, well, a lot of people have a coffee a day and they'll get it from Starbucks or some other coffee shop. And even if you did it on like a little bit cheaper prices than Starbucks, I was like, well, I might as well buy my own coffee machine at that point if I'm going to calculate it on a coffee a day, which is what I have. You know, granted, like the odd day I don't have a coffee, but then some days I'll have two, so it makes up for it that way. Right, I'm on the wrong screen here, aren't I? Showing off my coffee. Here we go. We are getting somewhere. the text is going to be the easier bit for me. So the typography, like, I'll flow with that. The hardest thing is going to be trying to draw our little dragon character in different poses. I cannot justify paying that much. When can I make my... when I can make my own for so much cheaper? Yeah, exactly. And that, like I was saying last stream, like, the coffee I get is delivered to me freshly, like in beans, and I grind it. Yes, that's like more pricey than just getting a pot of coffee from Tesco, but still, even with that, it's cheaper. So I'm like, win-win. And anyway, it all goes on my credit card, so order as much coffee as I want, right? I need to invest in a coffee machine. I have a French press, but the amount of times I've forgotten about it, then I find civilization going inside it. Yeah, I don't have a French press, but I've got like a coffee carafe, a Kalita one. It's only a small one, and I still use that now because I like a filter coffee off that, black, and it pours a really nice coffee. However, this machine, I was released in the US first, right? And for months, I was waiting for this coffee machine. I was like, I'll get it in the UK. This is rubbish. Why is the UK so shit? Why do we have to wait years for anything? And then I just was like, oh, well, I'll see it when I see it. And then out of nowhere, Prebz is like, oh, I've seen this fancy coffee machine. I was thinking about getting it for you. And I was like, I bet it was the one I've been like sitting around on for ages. And it was. They released it in the UK. It's the Ninja Cafe, I think it's called, something like that. And it's not cheap, but like I would say it's like a good happy medium. And this one does cold coffee as well. So like the steamer, you know, the steamer that does the milk, it does a cold steam and it makes frothy iced coffees. That alone, I was like, sold. So yeah, Goblin. I can recommend the Ninja. Like, I use it every day and it's easy to clean. I've not had any problems with it so far. And I've still not had to change the filter just yet. I have had to do like a cycle clean, but it's just super easy. You like put the little tablet thing, lock it in place, and then just literally click a button and it does it all for you. And it's got like a purge on it that it cleans the spout thing out every time. It does it automatically. So, and the grinder does it by weight as well. That's really cool. So depending on what coffee you want, like I use scales when I'm doing filter coffee so I can get the right amount. But this machine, you type in what coffee you want, put the it comes with like a certain attachment, the plastic thing, you put that in and the machine weighs what one you've got in there and it tells you what grind, or recommends. Don't have to, but it tells you the recommended grind. Turn the dial, done. Don't even have to think about it. Honestly, look how excited I am because we're talking about coffee. The dragon looks so cute. Yeah, he's cute, right? We initially did this dragon for our little hello emote for the channel. But as I was drawing it, I kind of went overboard and I was like, right, I'll draw it as a sticker, but we'll still make it into an emote. We'll just zoom it in for the emote because obviously you can't see that, all this detail in an emote. Like, I properly learned how to make decent iced coffee this year and it's great. Yeah, especially like throughout the summer. I've got one of those, is it Hario? The brand. It's you know, the bottle one you could put in the fridge. So I do have one of those as well, where you like brew like a bottle full of coffee and you put it in the fridge and then, yeah, that's really nice. But obviously I've got the machine now, so I can like do like frothy milk, but like It's not hot, it's cold. It's great. Iced coffee tutorial dropping soon. Love that. Hey, when I branch out into Jazzy Bucks, maybe I could just, you know, get you to come and work in my coffee shop. You could be like, you know, the one who teaches everyone how to make coffees. Keep them in line. Free money? What do you mean?
Credit card.
Oh, on a credit card, yeah. It is basically free money, credit cards. And the thing is, like, if I buy in bulk, it's basically even free. Like, more free than what it was originally. Girl math. That alone, I'm sold, yeah. This is not a sponsored advert, it's not, I know. This is not sponsored. I wish it was. That would be pretty damn cool. Although, as much as it would be like cool to be sponsored by Ninja, I would take being sponsored over Coal Town more. Coal Town Coffee. Honestly. I just love their coffees. And they seem like a really nice, like, company. I don't know anyone from there or anything like that. But they just seem like, you know, when you just see a brand or you see a business and you're like, I like them. That's Coal Town Coffee for me. I used to have one with capsules. It was like Costa capsules, yeah. But I really didn't like how they tasted, yeah. So I actually can't drink, you know, like the pods. I've just never found a pod that I like. I feel like the coffee's always like bitter. I don't know. I honestly think like supermarket coffee doesn't taste anything like fresh, like beaned coffee that's done by a proper roasters. It's just not the same, I tell you. I think I was saying that last stream as well, like, you know, when you go to like Airbnbs or like any hotel, like I'm always like, oh, shall I have a coffee? And then I'll go to the machine, do myself a coffee, and I'm just like, oh my god, that's disgusting. It doesn't even taste anything like what I have in my house. But I do wonder if it's just me, like, I wonder if there's anyone that would drink my coffee that I have and go, oh, that's gross, you know what I mean? But I do like a strong coffee. I'll have my coffee black. I don't mind having like not flavored coffees. Like I'll have syrup and stuff like that as well. But I'll still have the coffee strong. What about my pod? Do you like him? What do you mean? Huh? Oh, I've had some experiences with Mike Pod before. He's not my vibe. Quite horrible, actually. Must be a different Mike Pod to what I know. Ziggy, right, that's enough. You've already subbed today. But thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for the 100 bitties. Coffee fund. That can go in. That can pay off a little bit of my coffee addiction. Although, to be fair, I'm currently making a pot of as much savings as I can to hopefully one day build a studio in the garden so I can throw paint around, make a mess without Prevs thinking I'm a crazy person. Well, she probably still will, but you know what I'm saying. At least it won't go all over the PCs and over a Lego collection.
Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the
Ziggy,
wind blowing in my
Prevs,
hair.
can you tell Ziggy off? Give him a warning. Ziggy, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Oh, Jelly Lemon, Elliot, Mike Pod, Soph, and Squiddy. Legend. Honestly, far too kind. Far too kind. Just soften up a couple of these edges, yeah? So I did like the one Bearded said, which was winging it. I think that'd be a cool one. So we'll probably write that one out as well. And what I'll do is I won't like put the stickers together. I'll just put all these elements down on the page and then kind of mash them together and see what we come up with, rather than doing it like sticker by sticker, if that makes sense. But what I'm thinking is like the whole sheet will have like versions of like a bit of like flames, fire, stars, clouds, that sort of thing. Listen, I've learned no one can control Ziggy, yeah. That's true. I can't say anything because I don't control Ziggy in your stream either, so yeah. Not much I can do about that. Perhaps has tried on many occasions to tell me no. I hear do it again. must get lost in translation. It's the time difference, I bet, you know? That's what it is. It's the language barrier. Yeah. But no, thank you so much. Like that. Like that. Oh, not that one. This one. Turn that off. What's on this layer then? Nothing? Gotta make sure I don't tip my coffee over. Let's put it here. Just seen the gifty. Thank you so much, Hansi. Ziggy's been at it. I am going to put a background colour in, but I'm going to make it non-white. I normally do that at the start of the project, but clearly I have forgotten. Just like it a little bit muted than bright white, you know? It's hard on the eyes. W Ziggy? Yes, absolutely. So I'm going to put this into a group. Then we can add 2 layers. made that reference. I'm gonna have to change the background colour. I didn't think of that really, did I? Just make it a little bit more grey. There we go. What happened there then? Oh my god, pals, help me. No, release reference. There we go. I need to sort that bit out here. Just need to redraw that one because it was a bit sticking out. A bit better. Okay. Oh my god, why? Breathe. Oh look, we had level 2 hype train. Thank you, pals. Thank you. You did just see me draw that in, right? Or am I just losing my brain? Right, it's on the right layer. Yay, there we go. I think you're losing it. I am, Ziggy. I'm losing my brain. Literally. Like, I didn't have much of a brain anyway. So yeah, completely lost my marbles. But look. Unfortunately, I can't buy a new brain. Oh, I'm liking that. That is like the vision I had in my head. I like the way it flows. It's like, looks like little clouds, right? I will put like a little bit of grey in there just to give a little bit of like shadow. Oh my god, help me. I can't even speak. I know what it is. I haven't eaten. That's what it is. But for now we'll just go flat colours. It might also be a good idea to have like, maybe it'd be too much. It'd be too much, wouldn't it? I'm thinking well, why can't oh no. I'm not functioning today. Right, yeah, that's what I was thinking is like we could like put some little lines in there. Just to give it a little bit more like a 3D feeling. I think I need to slow down, pals. Is it possible for me to move too fast for my own brain? Do you know what I mean? Like a couple of key places will make it feel like it's jumping out. See what I mean? I love it when I say this. I'm like, see, pals, see what I'm saying? And in my head, I'm like, you probably sat there going, no, Jazzy, I don't. I don't understand a word you're saying. But that's okay. I am alright with that. So I'm just trying to do it where it's not too symmetrical, being organic clouds and all that. Natural rather than organic. Also, I didn't get to play against the new killer yesterday with DVD. See how that's a bit too symmetrical? Maybe put one there. But I am excited. I feel like that killer might be one that I'll try. Like, I don't play killer often. But if I do, I play Huntress. And I feel like this killer might be a good balance of that because they've got a hatchet. Any killer with an axe, I'm in. You know what I mean? And one that you can throw. Like, that's important to me. I gotta be able to launch it. Right, that I think has been the final little touch. I think that makes it feel a bit more fluffy, a bit more like 3D. I'll also behind the text, I'm thinking, no, we'll keep it the same black, but I wanted to do like a thicker, some thicker lines here. Just to see what it would look like. Now that I've got the general shape, it might change what it feels like. Don't know if I like it as much. Suppose if we went a little bit thinner. Undecided. It will pop a little bit more, I'm not sure. Maybe we do it as like a drop shadow then. I'm doing this on a separate layer so that I don't have to worry about ruining anything. I can just turn this layer off if needed. See how that's just making it like, it's only subtle, but think it helps like pop it out a little bit, you know? And I quite like that. It's not too much then. Danny, welcome in. Little worky lurky but pigs love, have the best of days. You have the best of days. And I hope work goes okay for you. Good to see you. Thank you for popping in as well and saying hello. I appreciate that. It's probably a good thing that you are doing a little lurk actually, because I am losing my marbles here. I would also like to, I have spoken briefly to Prebz about this because I needed a little bit of help with it to try and get it to work, and we've not kind of come up with a definite solution. But I'd like to be able to offer like giveaways. So what I mean by that is like my artwork on my website. I want to be able to like link it to Twitch somehow, or an easy way for you guys to gift to other people, right? So like you would gift a sub, I want you to be able to gift a print to someone, or you know, whatever it is, whatever your choice, gift a sticker, that kind of thing. So I'll keep working on that. I think that'll be a nice thing to do. And I'll also run them myself, like randomly, just go, I'm giving this away and then you guys can enter. I think that'll be really nice. Even if it's like some of the sketches that I've done or whatever. I've been wanting to do that for such a long time, but I just don't know how to link it to Twitch. It's not super easy. And I think that's because obviously it's coming through from my own site, right? It's not like a third party site. Did that a bit too thick there. Ziggy has been awfully kind. Oh, I didn't need it to go above there, did I? Yeah, that's better. Just gives it a little bit more of a pop off the background. Oh my god, I'm so excited to have this little sticker, I'm not gonna lie. Right, next. What did we say it was? Winging it, right? That was it. I don't know what style to do that in. And I'm thinking that that combo of text will go with whether we just do the wings, like a combination of bringing like no dragon, just the wings, or maybe we just do his head with like, winging it underneath. I'm just trying to think of like compositions we can do. Let's just move this. Oh god, it's so cute. Like, I just love that on its own. Like, that text. So good. Alright, make that down there. Obviously, like, when I do the sticker sheet, all these will be placed in a nice composition for the end product. But for now... So... What do we say? So maybe like... Winging? Sorry, spell it? It looks weird to me, that. But basically... Why does that look weird? We could maybe have... like, wings... And maybe like his... Unless we have like his hands. Oh, I don't know. Are they hands? They're not paws, are they? What are they? What a... We could maybe have like... You know, his hands like here and here. I know it's messy now, but I'm just trying to think of how we bulk things together. We'll just get a couple of thumbnails going. Let me just make that... Unless... If we didn't have the text in, like, this part... I've noticed I haven't got the hover, isn't there? You can't see where I'm hovering, can you? I thought it was something weird because I can't see where the pen is. Normally it has like a little circle. Let me see if I can fix that. Oh, am I just doxing myself here? Probably. I don't know why the hover is not working. Wonder if it's because it needs an update. Just bear with me while I take a little bit of a check here. Let's just Google it. It might need an update. I'll run the update when we do a BRB, which is in like 10 minutes or so, and see if that fixes it. I swear it was working earlier. But maybe it's just gone off somehow. I did wonder, like for me, it's not too much of a big deal because like I can see the pencil, but for you guys, you can't see where like I'm hovering over the screen. And I think that's nice to watch. Like now you're only seeing where I draw, right? You're not seeing me hover. Right. Another one we could do is like, let's just say rough wings here, right? Because we're only thumbnailing. We could have the text here. But then it's not balanced. No, that won't work. Okay, that answers that question. Right. What I can do though is I can still do the text, right? They'll all be on separate layers, and then we'll work on like maybe making some compositions. It's just with the text, like especially where like these are joined, it has to be on the same line, right? Like, but if sometimes I'd like to stagger, you know, and go round elements. Like, I don't know, let's just say there's a tree here, you know, you might want to go round and then come down here. And I don't want to do that thing where I just put it on a straight line and then I'm stuck. But I think for this text, there's not much else I'd be able to do with it anyway. So we should be fine. Do a little bit of cleanup. Now, I like how this this font flows. I don't know whether to keep the same font throughout, because it is going to go on a sticker sheet. And do the same where like elements of it is different. So like that's clouds. Maybe we make. Don't really know what vibe to go for wing in it. Probably want something that like shows a little bit of movement because we're highlighting wing in it. Although it is making me think of a chicken. I wonder if we could do something funny, like, I don't know, could a pet, can a dragon have a pet chicken? I want something with movement, and I feel like this does have that. As a, you know, to use as a guide. So maybe we stick with the same font and I'll slightly change it myself, if that makes sense. So we'll go wing. I think that even though we've only done one, I think I keep hovering and you can't see. I think this might be a really cool composition. Maybe we try and incorporate like the dragon's wing, like the style of that, into the text. Let's see. So we'll go with uh, 2 minutes. Okay. So at the minute, I am literally just making it up as I go along. So I just want to have a little play and see what we can come up with here. Oh, the hover's back. See? I don't know why that disappeared. Siggy, thank you so much for the art attack. Bit of art attack nostalgia. Oh, we got ads coming up, like right now in 4 seconds. So, I was going to do some fixing on the hover, but the hover is magically working now. So what we'll do is, we'll take a quick toilet break. Everyone go get hydrated, get your favourite coffee. And I'll see you in about 3 minutes, okay? Thank you so much for supporting me. You won't miss anything, and we'll get back to our typography drawing. See you in a minute. yeah, we're back.
And I
Oh,
thought the Waffle
look at
Fairy
that.
was just a bedtime story.
Like, it's like me and Pep, you know, went off and timed that, right? Welcome in, Pep. How you doing? You are correct. It is Waffle Wednesday. Jazzy and I might be the same person, exactly. Never seen us in the same room. Just saying. Welcome in, Pep. How you doing? Happy Wednesday. We're doing some stickers. Or working on elements of stickers, that is. I had an idea. I'm thinking for the winging it, so basically like this part of the wing, I'm thinking of using that sort of shape, that element in the text, right? So like that part is also like a similar to the claw. We're taking that element and we'll integrate it into the typography. So I'm thinking we go something like this, and we'll do it on all of the letters. And that'll be the general shape. So now we've got that. I'm good. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're well. Yeah, we're doing good. I may have lost my mind on this stream. But other than that, we're doing good. So we'll go with a nice little flow here. We'll take advantage of using our little vector that we have. The vector brush, I should say. Did you find it? No. We didn't. Basically, I don't know what happened, but I couldn't speak, couldn't write, couldn't spell. Just couldn't do anything. Bye bye, mind. Exactly that. But weirdly, we were kind of okay with it. You know what I'm saying? Come down here. Try again. Kind of has a nice flow to it. Oh, did you see that? I went a little bit crazy here. Okay. Honestly, relatable. That's me, except all the time. Upside down, it looks like an evil McDonald's. Oh my god, yeah, it does. That's so funny. Rebranding. The evil McDonald's. Oh my god, that's actually so weird. Well, I mean, it's not hard, is it? McDonald's is just a golden arches, right? I love the holes. You know, when you learn like the stories of like, look at that. Even when you do this, right? Instantly, you think of McDonald's. Instant. Even when just lines like that. Power of design, that. I got the mic in front of my face, can't see. Now I'm hungry, I know, Pep. I know. I'm pretty hungry as well. So I wanna make sure I'm following through the lines here. The idea is these lines are not just me drawing them. I'm using that sweeping motion like as if I'm drawing a wing, right? So all of our lines have to be like that to give the feeling that it's a part of like that kind of element. Oh, see what I mean? Oh my god, Pep. I almost called you Prebs. We're all the same person. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Everything's fine. I should be evil hungry though. You should. Got a work call. Be right back, Pep. No worries at all. Go do life stuff. I hope your work call goes okay. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm liking this. I think that'll work. So, do a little bit of erasing here. Like stuff? What is wrong with me? Seriously? Help me. Live stuff is gross though. Stream stuff is way better. Truth. That is very, very true. Unless live stuff is like, you know, going to the beach, going to the pub, you know. But life stuff, no thanks. Me and Prevs were having one of these conversations this morning actually about like one sec, I couldn't draw and speak at the same time. Saying that like if we could live without money, so like if we didn't rely on money to actually live, we were saying like that's how you'd find out exactly what you'd want to do. And Prevs was saying that they would definitely just game, right? Like where on their PC is where they feel like that's just where they would be. And I was like, I would be in a studio just creating stuff. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter whether it's artwork, drawing, making videos. That I'd just be doing that constantly. So if that could be my life stuff, I would be a very happy person. If I could earn a living doing this, then I'd happily do life stuff. Leaving my house. That's how I get sunburn. I'll stay inside and be a hermit. I'm assuming you burn easily then. Right, so how can we... So maybe we have one going that way. I burn, but not as bad as Prevs does. I mean, technically we would all burn, right? But you'd think I would be, being a redhead. Like, obviously I do burn. I have to use sun cream when it's super hot. Right, let's see what... Oh, wait, no. We've got to put a couple more lines in. Yes, I do. I have 2 modes. Ghost and Lobster. There's no in between. I'm currently burnt on my face on my scalp from camping over the weekend. Yes to camping though. Me and Prevs want to go camping, but Ziggy, I hope it's not too bad. Like, did you put cream on? Is this a like, oh, I burnt because I forgot to put cream on, or is it like you put cream on and still, like, you're still burning? There's nothing worse than sunburn though. Horrible. I've had a good couple of like really bad sunburns, but I haven't had one in a pretty long time. So maybe like this one here will follow the same kind of pattern. Obviously I'm not completely following the font here, I'm just trying to keep it in the theme of like having those little the little spikes. I didn't. It was cold and partly cloudy, so I didn't think about it. That, yeah. That's the worst, isn't it? Like, especially, I tend to burn a lot more if it's windy, so, like, if I go to the beach, especially, like, if I'm anywhere on, like, the coast, even though it's really warm, because of the wind, I don't feel like, you don't feel the burning until, like, it's too late. I've done that a couple of times, but I've been pretty good with putting sun cream on recently. But I hope the camping went well, by the way. Hope you had a good time. Usually I'm good about remembering the sun cream, yeah. We can't be winners all the time, can we? Kind of like that flowing through. I might keep it. We'll see. wonder if we maybe create a point this way. I think it still needs to be broken up. Just don't know where to do this one. So maybe as it comes to about there, potentially. So obviously it still needs to flow back this way. Mm. Trying to see if I can get like a creative way of putting like this section. Might just have to go with the general. Suppose we could follow. And I'll do the same thing like we did. To finish things off, we'll put like a little drop shadow on just to keep a bit of like the theme, bit of consistency through that. Take this. Oh wait, I could just copy and paste the whole thing. There's me. I'll just copy and paste this one. We can. Is that how you spell winging? Winging. Just looks weird to me. Delete that. Right. Yeah, I like that. We just need to do a little bit more work on the inking, like the lines, get them a little bit more perfected. Let's do a little hydrate here. Don't know what colour to go with, so for now we'll just go with maybe we go with like the blue of the dragon, maybe? So there. I just want to do a little bit more consistency on the line, so we'll just do the same as what we did last time. Just gotta make sure I do this one cleaner than the other one. So just go through, like I'm drawing underneath layers, so I'm able to, you know, utilize not having to be precise with my pen position. realistically, what I should do is do this to make it easier on myself. Hmm. If I merge the layers, I would be able to use the delete feature. Oh, so that's why. But I don't want to merge them just in case, you know, I do a bit too much or too little. Like I've got the ability to navigate that. See, like I know I need to be a bit thicker in certain areas still, so because this is not like a loose typography, it's not it's very clean looking. I've got to do it a little bit more. I don't know how to say, a little, it's more perfected then. I can't be as rough with it. Because the lines are so clean. Did anyone else see that? See what I mean? I can't just delete, so I need to do a little bit more fine tuning. I think I'm pressing something here. I think I was it's like a touch. I think I've got the touch gestures on my pencil and I didn't know. starting to like while this is coming out, you know? Looks. I'm liking the style of it. Maybe a bit too thick. Right. Oh. Can't quite get this one. I think that's going to be too heavy at the bottom, so we'll go a little bit lighter. Maybe a bit more like that. We're in the zone a little bit now. I think that's popping off the background a little bit more. Like, I could just, if I put this into Photoshop, right, I could just add a stroke around it or drop shadow, but I want it to be, I don't want it to be consistent, so like I can dictate the pressure and the thickness of the lines myself. So that's why I'm doing it like this. Oh no, I needed that one. Oh. And so I swear, like, sometimes when I'm doing digital drawing, I go a bit too fast. When really I should just slow it down to get the lines that I want. But it's because you can just undo, innit? Because like on my macro pad, like getting the flow of the line is just so much easier than if I was doing it on paper. Honestly, it's crazy how long this takes, right? Just a bit here that we missed. I swear I just did this, right? Must have accidentally deleted it. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking that. That's pretty cool. I know we still gotta write it as well, so let's do that. Sorry, pals. What's the time? You okay? Sorry? Okay. Honestly, I'm looking at this. Oh. I'm looking at this going, oh, we haven't really done a lot, but I always feel like that when I do like typography work. It's surprising though, like how long it takes, you know? Winging it. Opacity down. Obviously, this is going to be on a separate layer anyway, so I don't need to worry about sizing, because working in vector, it does not matter. So we're going to go a little bit curved. And then maybe we have, it's going to be a bit more tricky to show it because you're not going to have the line. But I'm thinking we could have it come in this way. And you'll still see the line at the bottom of the eye. And hopefully then your brain will, you know, visually see it. What did I do? What did I do? Oh, it's because I've not followed that line through. Okay. Yeah, that's what it is. So let's just make sure we follow the line through, otherwise it won't take to it. Like that. Maybe a bit like chunkier. Try that. I think that works, right? Still following the theme. Maybe I've done that one a bit too long though. You know what I mean? So maybe we just make it a little smaller. That could work. So complicated, all the rules. Ziggy, I'm making my own rules here, aren't I? Oh no, I think I know what you're saying. You're saying all the rules of the freaking vector lines, right? It's if you go like that and you don't follow, like if you don't follow through the line, so like if I went like that, it doesn't count. You have to go past it for it to count. So if I was to merge on the line, I then wouldn't be able to use the delete sort of feature. Which is fine, I just gotta remember that's the case, you know? Maybe we come straight through the corner. Like that. Like if I went like that now, I wouldn't be able to create a point. I have to go through it to create the point. What about... Thing is, I don't want to make it too small because then it's just going to be a little bit weird, but... Let's try that. That work? I think it's because I'm like pushing it too much that way, aren't I? I need to put it down a bit more. Maybe... We need to clean up that. Well, I just noticed that. Wonder if that's a little bit better. It's only minor. It's not really crazy like, but I want it to look good. So fix it now. This. This one. Yeah, just gotta clean up this section. Didn't notice that before. We got ads in 5 minutes. How long have we been streaming for then? 3 hours, okay. Okay. Like, so. There you go, it's better. Yeah, I like that. I think that works. Oh, sugar. So I'm thinking it'll be down this way, right? Yeah. Right then. Honestly, this is so satisfying. I think I could just like draw a bunch of lines in no pattern, just like, just because. To do that. The lines definitely need to be thicker here, so we will have to do a little bit of cleanup. But set as reference. It's satisfying to watch. Yeah, it feels so good. Like, I think I could literally just draw like a bunch of lines everywhere and just start, you know, erase. It's really satisfying. Like, imagine just, you know, just, I don't know. Like, I could literally just go like this. And then I could, you know, just go in and just erase them all off the page. I could sit there for hours doing that. Honestly, don't feed the addiction. I'm just gonna follow these lines and make them a bit thicker. We're gonna do it the whole thing again. I think I wasn't putting as much pressure on as last time. Right, that'll be okay. There we go, we got a little bit more. Oh shit, I did it on the same layer. Help. It's fine. No, it's not fine. Everything's fine, everything's not fine. Should we just do it again? Let's just do it again. Make sure the lines are consistent. Help me. I can do this.
Up, down, up. When I up, down, touch the ground.
I shall feed the
puts me
addiction.
in the mood.
Ziggy, thank you so much for the stretch. Actually, do you know what I might do? Ads are starting. I'll do a full-on stretch and we'll come back. We'll finish up this. We'll see how long we go for, because I will need dinner. And I'm assuming Prebz will be streaming later as well. And I like to have a little break in between that. Alright, see you in a minute. Ziggy, thanks so much for the stretch. I love that redeem, it's so cute, I know. I don't do the up down. I don't, you know, like, I would be a little bit weird if I was on stream and I was like going like this. But yeah, super cute. 3 minutes. Thank you for supporting me. I will be right back. We are going to stand for a little bit because Ziggy redeemed. Oh, I thought I thought you were gonna see my password. Not that it matters. None of you are gonna have my iPad, are you? So no big deal. Oh, this is so stiff. Yeah, we'll do a little stand for a little bit. That might help me stream for a bit longer as well, standing. Hey. What were we doing? We were redrawing everything, weren't we? Not thick enough. I think I've pressed something on my pressure sensitivity is what I've done. Yeah, I have. Okay. That'll be better. Maybe just a bit. Oh no, I can't have that like that. That's gotta curve a little bit more. It's a little bit too flat, that. Hmm. I feel like this is wrong too. Oh. A bit more movement in the top half there. That. We'll just go and put in the drop shadow. I've been adding a couple more songs to this third stream playlist. I've got like 3 different vibes. But currently this one is my go-to. It's my little favorite one. Help. Did I not do this one? Okay. Spin that opacity back up. Our second text. I can already see the vision of the sticker. Of the sticker sheet. We do need some fire, right? What time are we on? 3 hours. Hmm. I wonder if we could do like, I'm trying to think of other don't know why it keeps doing that. Like other quotes or other words that we could go with. Wonder if we could do like, I'm thinking like a heart, but like with flames around it and putting in like, could we do like melting? Like, trying to think of words that would be good to go with it. I want it like maybe like a cute one, like, I don't know, melting hearts, something like that. I'm not the best with words, so I'm really sorry that's going on and off. I'm not sure why. Is it because it's on lock or something? We could just draw some of the little things. So we could do almost get a couple more of what would you call them? Like assets, I suppose. Would be the word for it. I did want to do a flame. Or flames, like fire. Um, I always feel like fire is really hard to like make it look natural. Like I kind of want to go in up, right? Maybe I should Google some fire, so I'm not doing it from my own head, maybe. Flames. Maybe like up like that. That kind of looks like a flame, right? And then we'll do like, so we have like, you know, bright color, second color, and then the third color. I think maybe bring this bit a little bit over. Like that. Fire is actually really hard to draw. Why? Surely it's just a bunch of like squiggly lines, no? I think it's gotta be, it's because it's like, it's gotta be so flowy, maybe? Like, I don't know where I'm going with that. What's that? What is that? Do we have it like that maybe? That look like fire? Yeah, that looks like fire, right? Ooh, fire! Yeah, that. I mean, it's good enough. I think. Switch to vector again. Like, I'll probably do like a couple of different combinations of fire so that we can blend them into the sticker sheet, whether that's a part of like a bigger sticker or just like, you know, little flames here and there on their own. Because I want this sticker sheet not to be just like a sheet where it's set stickers. I want it to be, you've got your set stickers, but then you've also got a bit of freedom to like make your own combinations. So a bit like if you had a sticker sheet for like journals and stuff. That's the idea behind it. Hello. I've not been using my pressure. Let's do this properly. Hang on. My pressure is on. I think it's with the tap in. There we go. For some reason I can't get my pressure right. It might be that my wrist, sorry, is a little bit more tired potentially. Come in and clean this up then. I cannot wait to have dinner or lunch. I would call it lunch because dinner time for me is like later, although it is late now, isn't it? Like, because I streamed a bit later. Yeah, I like that flame. We'll straighten up a little bit. Might even make that a bit more yellow, to be fair. Maybe that and that one. Yeah, I like that color combo. Although, maybe we go with like the more reddish orange for that one. Yeah, there we go. It's a better contrast there, I think. What time are we on? We've just come up to 3.5 hours, so I don't know whether. What's time? Yeah, 3 o'clock. So I think I might go get some dinner. I was gonna play some games, but I think we'll do that next week. Hopefully I'll be getting back into a routine again once we get through tomorrow and the weekend. Does that sound okay? Cool. I don't know why my iPad keeps turning off like that. I think we will leave it there. And we'll look for someone to raid out to. Do we want to go somewhere new? Maybe, you know, I obviously won't know where we're going if it's somewhere new, but we could have a little look, right? I think that'd be nice. We haven't gone somewhere new in a while. Let's open up Twitch. Oh god, I'm aching. Let's go to the art section and see if we can. Let's go here, because my iPad's gonna keep going off. If anyone's got any recommendations of maybe someone I'm not following, like I know you won't know, but they look cute. Oh, it's really hard to choose, isn't it, when you're somewhere new? There's loads of people. These look cute, and they're working on. I think they might be working on. I was going to say they might be working on stickers, and that would be quite fitting, right? I think yeah, let's go somewhere new. So, I gotta make sure I type in the right name now, right? How do I get out of this? So yeah, I've seen sad little acorn. They think they're doing some like digital artwork, and their little PNG is super cute. I don't know them at all. I've never crossed their paths before on Twitch, so I think that'd be quite nice if we go over and meet new friends. What I'll do though, before we do that, I'll end stream on YouTube. So for those of you on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I'll be back on Monday hopefully, and Wednesday next week if if I can get it to work like we've done today. So yeah, those on YouTube, bye, love you very much.